Hello and welcome. This is Vince of vinceprep.com. Folks have been asking me to talk more about the new product that I'm offering, which is focusing on storytelling, helping people. For 15 years now, more than 15 years, I've really enjoyed helping clients get admitted to some of the world's best business schools. I've also helped people with Kennedy or public policy, HKS, and other policy schools. And I've also helped my share of lawyers and engineers. Anyway, graduate school admissions still remains the bulk of what I do. And I feel this desire. I'm going to be 50 years old coming up here in a little while. And it causes one to reflect and think about, if I'm going to work 10 or more years, full time in my career, what else can I do to be of service to the world, if you will, to make an impact? And storytelling has always been at the heart of what I do, trying to bring all the great stuff that I learned from Patricia Ryan Madsen and other teachers of mine back at Stanford. First of all, I brought those ideas into the classroom, where I was a classroom teacher in my first career. My second career was trying to figure out how to bring classroom methods of storytelling out to reach a larger audience through education, and then things like YouTube happened. The other big milestone coming up for me is this YouTube channel. My YouTube channel I'll be coming up on 10 years of doing YouTube videos. And meanwhile, I love to stay in touch with former students of mine and watch their careers grow. And a lot of them are in need of storytelling because they need to pitch a new business or connect to maintain a connection, to either start a new connection or start a new activity or just stay in touch with people. Storytelling, letting others know what it is that we're trying to do and being very clear about that. And so this little video is my attempt to be very, very clear on here about what I'm trying to do. And that is to apply these skills that I've developed and over my entire career and entire life as an educator, and then applied most recently for the past 15 years in this space of graduate admissions to an even wider sector of folks, including people sort of at both ends of the spectrum. Those folks in college right now, or even those folks in high school trying to get into college, need to tell their story. Those of you in college trying to get your first job, need to tell your story. I'm focusing right now on folks who are working, getting into graduate school, business school, and MBA programs at Harvard and Stanford and elsewhere. And how about the rest of us? Those of us maybe who didn't get an MBA or graduate degree, who were just trying to get ahead in their work to convince their boss to support their new idea or start a new project outside of work or connect with their community. I have a very dear friend, one of my oldest friends in the world, who I met during freshman year of college, who's now volunteering. She sold her business. She's got more free time on her hands. Her kids are growing up. She's going and volunteering in the prison nearby where they live and helping those inmates get ready for their parole interviews. Their opportunity to get out of jail involves them telling a story about looking back now on how why have you been in prison and how has this experience changed you? And the interviewer, in this case, a parole board, these folks have heard it all, and they're really trying to understand if you're telling the truth. And you've got to resonate. That's behavioral interviewing, folks. That's a high stakes example. Literally, your freedom is on the line. Can you tell a real story? Connect with your listener, include just enough detail to make it believable, but not volunteer too much detail to make it feel like you're trying too hard to the point where you're simply boring your audience. All right, I'm going to sign off now. I just wanted to give this little update. I hope I haven't bored you. I thank you for your time and attention. As always, Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribers are the first to know when I've made new videos. I love making these videos every chance I get. That's all for now. Best of luck with your application, with your interview, with whatever it is you're working on with life, telling your story with passion and purpose. All right, bye for now.